Hi, my name is Jermaine Walden and I'm from Miami, Florida. I received funding on September 2nd of this year and I completed my evaluation within 15 days, the minimum requirement. I did the 50K combine and I chose this account because it was the perfect profit target for my trading style, and also the trailing drawdown wasn't too tight for my style. My trading approach can be defined as a scalper or aggressive. So what draws me to OneUp Trader is the fact of transparency. Whenever I check out other funded trader platforms, I notice that they're not transparent when it comes to after you're funded. OneUp Trader is the only one who I've seen who actually on the surface has on their facts page the rules and requirements of things when you're funded, versus other companies trying to keep it private as if they're hiding something. I would recommend OneUp Trader to my friends, and I actually already have. I've recommended it to one friend and also my brother, who's been funded by you guys. So my experience with the support team is that they get 5 stars every time. No matter who I get, they always respond super quickly. They're very transparent and down to earth. They're very understanding. Sometimes I've made mistakes and they've given me the benefit of the doubt. And every issue that I have is always resolved quickly. So I received funding about 3 to 4 days after completing the evaluation. And one thing I want to note about the transition, it was so smooth. And one thing I love so much about the support team is that the support team, they canceled my monthly subscription just so I wouldn't get charged. I didn't even have to go back into the system and cancel my account. That is one thing I had to note. So there was no hidden fees that I experienced, and I didn't have to pay for data at all. It's the same data that they ran me on during the evaluation process. I've tried to get funded with Lilo and also Earn to Trade before. So in comparison, I still went with OneUp Trader because of transparency. These other trading firms, they try to attract traders with the minimum 10-day evaluation process, but what they don't tell you is what happens after you're funded. They put all these rules in place to keep you from making any kind of withdrawal for a very long probationary period. So in comparison to those other trading sources, OneUp Trader still wins in my book because of transparency, where the thing that actually got me attracted to other firms was the fact that they had a minimum trading day requirement of only 10 days. But once you spend time with them, you will end up finding out that where they don't communicate in transparency is your withdrawal requirements. They set all these rules in place so that way you're not able to take home your money that you make. And that's not fair. That's why I didn't go with them. And I'd rather take the 15-day requirement to have full transparency than 10 days of something a little shady. I pick my entries and exits based off of short-term market bottoms and tops. The kind of indicators I use are quite a few. I use Hikanashi tick charts to kind of filter the data in a more clean fashion. And I trade the reversals. So my goal for the amount that I want to withdraw is the 8,000 that you get 100% without the profit split. So when it comes to starting my trading day, the only routine that I follow is just waking up about 30 minutes before the market opens to get a feel for the speed of the market and checking the news, so that way I don't have anything unexpected that might change the edge of my strategy. So one thing I'd like to add is, speaking to the traders who haven't passed evaluation yet, is focus on trying to know who you are. It's one thing to follow a mentor or to look up to someone. That's awesome, but you have to know yourself. Like, if you know that you don't have the stomach for an aggressive trading style, don't do it. If you know you need to take it a little slow, like my brother is someone who's been funded and he has more of a swing trader mentality. After about 4 trades in one day, he's good. Like, he doesn't want to look at the market anymore, versus me. I like to be in the market for a shorter period of time, but I can take about 50 to 70 trades, within that time frame. So try to focus on who you are, because when you know who you are, you can identify your strengths and your weaknesses. And once you know those things, you can grow them. So your strengths. So yeah.